Alright, how's everybody doing? Welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be reading through One Piece chapter 1080. So the big thing out of last chapter, going into this chapter, the big thing that happened is that Eustace Captain Kidd got completely, and I'm talking completely destroyed by Shanks. I'm talking about how this guy, Kidd, didn't even get a lick of offense. No offense whatsoever. Shanks stepped in, one hit KO, like complete, like, dude, there's no other way to describe it. It was a slaughter, a massacre, one hit KO. And then to top it all off, to make things worse, the freaking Giants stepped in and then they finished off the job. So now the Kidd Pirates, right, him and his crew, their ship is blown to pieces. They're in the water. And not only that, but they suffered, the narrator said that they suffered a complete collapse, a defeat. They were eradicated, whatever the heck, right? So, it's so bad that the crew of Kidd, they were like, no, hey, look, have mercy on us, please. Here's our poneglyph. Take this, don't kill our boss, just let us live. That's how desperate they were, right? And this was, look, like I said, I don't think I ever expected Kidd to win versus Shanks. Maybe at one point I was like, there might be some type of upset that could happen, potentially, maybe. If it's not an upset, it could be close. At one point, yeah, I might have thought of that. But the more that I thought about Shanks versus Kidd, and then when I saw the lineup that Shanks had beside him, behind him with the giant army, I was like, nah, there's absolutely no way there's any scenario in which Kidd survives this. And yeah, that is exactly what happened. They got destroyed, completely destroyed. And they're like, who knows what they're going to do now, because how do you come back from that? My way of thinking is, I'm trying to maybe compare it to Luffy's situation in Sabaody with Kuma. But in that situation, you got to remember, Kuma wasn't trying to kill the Straw Hats. He was actually trying to save them. We only found out about that later on during the Fishman Island arc. But Kuma's intention during that arc was to separate the Straw Hats, get them to safety. They did their training arc. So Kuma's intention was never to kill. He wanted to save them. Whereas Shanks was going for blood. He was going for the kill, because one thing that Shanks does not like, you cannot hurt his friends. And Shanks saw the damage that Kidd would have done to his friends. That's when Shanks stepped in and just eradicated Kidd. You don't mess with his friends, and that was established since the beginning of the series when you saw, the freaking, those, I forget what pirates they were, I forget their names, but the pirates at the bar, they poured a drink on him, they spat on him, and Shanks and his crew just laughed it off. The moment they interfered with, the moment he tried to interfere with his friends, mess with his friends, Luffy, whatever the heck, yeah, then Shanks was like, no, we're not having this. And he completely killed them, you know what I'm saying? So it's a more, kind of like a situation like that, right? So, Kidd can talk all the trash that he wants. He can be cocky, he can talk trash, he can insult Shanks, maybe even insult his friends. But the moment that he sees actual intention for someone to cause harm to his friends, his allies, that's when Shanks steps in. And that's exactly what we saw. So I'm wondering, how do you come back from that? How does Kidd get reintroduced into the story after that defeat? Because like I said, the Straw Hats Kuma wasn't going for the kill. And then they had a nice 2-year training arc. But what about Kidd? Kidd and Law teamed up, and they even then they struggled to take down Big Mom. And now he got one-shotted by Shanks, who is an emperor, which leads me to ask, how strong are the emperors, really? Like, how strong are these guys? And, it's insane to me, the power levels in One Piece. Like, they're all over the place, but with Shanks completely killing Kidd like that, I'm not saying he's dead officially, I'm just saying he killed him, right? So, with Shanks destroying Kidd like that, it's all like, how strong are these guys, you know what I'm saying? How strong are they? What more can they do? And is Luffy at that level yet? Is he still behind? Because even though Luffy took down Kaido, without even then, like, think about it. Luffy took down Kaido, but just barely. Just barely with an awakened devil fruit. He just barely took him out. And that was after getting KO'd like 3 times, dying, coming back, awakening his fruit. And even then, it was still fairly close. You know, he got the upper hand eventually, but it makes me wonder, Luffy being an emperor with an awakened Gum Gum fruit, is he still behind Shanks and Blackbeard? I think so, honestly. I think it's a very real possibility. I'm gonna throw Buggy in there just as a joke because, you know, Buggy's interesting. Like, I'm half expecting this guy, Buggy, to really just unleash his full potential at some point. Anyway, like, I'm going on for a long time, but it was just like it was just a lot to take in, and it was just like a massive shock. Like, okay, this is actually happening. And other things that happened in the chapter, the narrator, I think he made it a point to say that the egghead incident that was about to happen or conclude tomorrow in the story was going to shake the world completely. So I'm trying to figure out how that's going to go because there's so many important players coming together in Egghead Island, and that's going to be insane to see how that goes down because Blackbeard is on his way. Blackbeard is on his way. If I remember correctly, his ship was pulling up to Egghead Island. Now, I don't know. We don't know if Blackbeard himself is on that ship or if it's one of his captains because, you know, his crew is so big now that each of his crewmates leads their own pirate ship, you know, commanders, whatever the heck, right? So it could be one of Blackbeard's crew members that is leading that ship. And I'm curious to see, what if it's Aokiji? Like, what, because, you know, Aokiji is working with Blackbeard right now. So what if it's Aokiji going into Egghead and then he comes crosses paths with Kizaru, who is also on his way to Egghead. That's going to be interesting, and that's going to be something that I would like to see. 2 admirals face to face. We didn't get to see Akainu versus Aokiji, but we might be able to get to see Aokiji and Kizaru. Who knows? And then Saturn is on his way. It's a lot of things happening. Look, all right, I've been going on long enough, but, you know, whatever. One Piece is so good, I could talk about it forever. Anyway, let me go ahead and get started on the chapter, and let's see how good this one is. I have a feeling it'll be great, knowing how last chapter ended. All right, let's start reading. One Piece chapter 1080, The Legendary Hero. All right, so just by the title alone, the legendary hero, Garp. It's going to be focused around Garp, and if it's not focused around him entirely, he's going to do something amazing, probably. It's got, like, the legendary hero Garp, that's got to be it, right? And then we got the cover story. All right, are we on Wano? Cover story. Okay, cover request. Kawamatsu and Hiyori playing with origami. Nice. Okay. So I'm excited to see what this chapter is about. With a title like that, The Legendary Hero, this has to be good. All right, so let's start reading. Okay. Havoc at the Hive of Piracy. Hachinoso, the Pirate Island, New World. Captain Kobe's on the loose. No kidding. Then the Commodore's got no claim on him. His bounty's up for grabs. How much do we get for killing? Don't ask me. Crossskill's footing the bill. I've got his collection ticket right here. The payout is huge. Spit it out. How much does his head win us? He's a 5-star bounty. Each star's worth a chest of booty, and he's worth around 500 million. The average Navy captain only fetches a single star. Alright, so, okay. Next page. I'm feeling a tickling sensation on the left side of my chest. That's right around where we keep the unsold slaves. Nya. Is that what it says? Nya? Yeah. Don't tell me they're escaping too. Does this mean it's open season on all of them? Pizarro-san? Are you crazy? Quit being so bloodthirsty. We need them alive. That includes Kobe. Listen, or I'll tell Teach. Ack. Is that voice coming from the rock face? And then we have Kobe back in the picture. So he's huffing. Looks like he's tired. Okay, he's doing work. They know we're here. Let's hurry. Okay, he's carrying a chain, ball and chain, whatever the heck. Navy Headquarter Captain Sword Member Kobe. Okay. We wouldn't have made it this far without you, Captain Kobe. Please keep going. I will act as a decoy and keep them busy. Thank you. You're the best. Don't lose track of Kobe. Hunt him down. He's a saint. You could just catch yourself. You could just catch yourself. Wait, no, I read that wrong. You could just catch him yourself, Pizarro. And then we got Shiryu of the Rain, an invisible man who ate the clear fruit. Salute to Absalom. Rest in peace. And okay, next one. Next line is, nah. Teach always gets pissed at me for causing too much damage. Nya, ha ha ha. And this is the corrupt king, Avalo Pizarro, an island man who ate the island fruit. Okay. All right, scrolling down, next panel. Then can I go? What do you have in mind, Vasco? And Shiryu's just silent. If I burn the town down, there will be nowhere left to run. Heavy drinker, Vasco shot a booze man who ate the glug fruit. Oh, yeah, that's a perfect plan. Oh, it's perfect as in, the cat's purr. That's a perfect plan. Only thing is, all that fire damage would still piss off Teach. Glug that he's drinking. Okay. What happened to San Juan Wolf? Are we ever going to see him again? I feel like he's been out of the picture for forever, ever since, Blackbeard captured Bonnie at one point. Anyway, look. Let's move on. Keep scrolling. They only just patched up the damage from the Rocky Port incident. Are we ever going to see that again? Oh, speaking of well, first of all, are we ever going to see the Rocky Port incident, right? I don't think we ever saw that. Anyway, but like I said, speaking of San Juan Wolf, here he is, sleeping, taking a snooze, a nap. All right. Well, I do a better job of it than Wolf. Glug. Okay. That goes without saying. The colossal battleship San Juan Wolf, a giant who ate the big fruit and became... Dang, so he was a giant already and then ate the big fruit to become even more massive. So no wonder this guy is like the size... He was the size of Marineford, essentially, if not bigger. Oh, man, he became a gigantification man. Okay. Next page. I found him. Escaping on foot might not be possible, but at least I'll be able to buy enough time for the others to set sail. So, hero, tell me, do you like my idea of making Pirate Island a full-fledged nation? It can be government affiliated as long as I'm king. The Blackbeard Kingdom has a nice ring to it, don't you think? Zehahaha. I think it sounds delusional. There's no way they'd acknowledge a country of criminals. Come on. Hey, this Blackbeard panel is interesting. I don't think I've ever seen Blackbeard's face like that, other than when we were first introduced to him way back in the day during him and Luffy having a pie eating contest or whatever the heck. He looks jolly. He looks happy right now. All right, let's see. What's he saying? Come on, it ain't nice to piss on someone's dreams. Besides, I'm keeping you alive to be a bargaining chip against them. The Navy and government would collapse before they roll over to a cowardly terrorist like you. Also, you're wasting your time. I'm a member of SWORD. And then Aokiji, he's kind of like something, like a light bulb just went off. He's like, exclamation mark, okay. SWORD? The hell's that? That rules out using him, Teach. If he's serious, it'll be a total bust. He's already given up his Marine code. SWORD members are Marines who are no longer recognized on paper. Everyone in SWORD has officially resigned their commission that allows them to ignore command protocols. For example, they can fight an emperor like you without authorization, and the Navy can always disavow their actions and cut them loose at any point. Oh, I get it now. So that's some rat scurry away. Okay. Yeah, what am I looking at in this panel? Okay. I got distracted by the art, but let's keep going. Okay. While others don't hesitate to gnaw on your fingertips. Zehahaha. I know which ones I prefer. I feel like I read that wrong. I got distracted by the art, my bad. So let me reread that whole panel again. So Blackbeard's all like, oh, I get it now. So that's why some rats scurry away, ... while others hesitate to gnaw on your fingertips. Zehahaha. Now I know which ones I prefer. Still, I ain't budging on this. Let's see how far this plan takes us. I doubt the government would write you off that easily. After all, the public wouldn't be pleased to hear they lost their precious hero. If things don't go my way, I can at least give the government a bloody nose. Until then, keep him locked up. We can't have him slipping away and running and ruining my fun. Yes, sir. Stop right there, Kobe. And then, okay, that's Perona. We're getting a scene with Perona. Okay. Hey, I'll let you out if you free Moria. Okay, so Moria's in jail. Okay, so Moria's not dead, confirmed. Last we saw, Moria was, he was surrounded by the Blackbeard pirates, and Blackbeard was all like, hey, Moria, you like to party? Join my crew. And then he found out Absalom was no longer, and that's the last we saw of him. So Moria refused, and I guess, based on what Perona is saying, he's probably in jail being tortured. So she's saying, hey, I'll let you out if you free Moria. He's in one of the deeper cells. Deeper cells, yeah. Okay. I may have teamed up with a pirate, but that doesn't change my duty. Come in. 3 Marines are attacking the port. What? Did they just say 3 Marines? There's no way. They're crazy strong. Watch out. Yeah. Oh, that's right, because freaking GARP was pulling up, right? Gosh, what am I thinking? It's not like they'd send anyone just to save me, right? When did I start thinking the world revolved around me? I need to get a grip before I embarrass myself. Who the heck are these guys? They're so tough. They seem to be trying to push us back to the town center. What are they up to? Stop them. Damn it, our guns aren't working on them. Yeah. Enough already. Whoa, I cut his head off. Okay. What the heck? That stings. This guy looking like he's a blob or some type of liquid. What the heck? The hell? Is he made of clay? No. No way. He's a Logia. Wobble. Hey. Did that building just move? Yeah, haha. Yeah, right. You've had 1 drink too many. Where'd that Kobe guy go? Be a good boy and move your ass. What's with that crazy broad? No back talk. And wipe that dirty look off your face. Is she scolding the building with a whip? And why are you guys staring? What? A Marine? What? You don't get many Marines around here? Well, at least you're both cute. Why don't you come a little closer? This is a new character. I haven't seen this character. Navy HQ Rear Admiral, sword member, Kujaku. A tamer woman who ate the whip fruit. Granddaughter of the great staff officer, Suru. Oh, okay. Interesting. And translator's note, her name means peacock. Okay. Yeah, so this got to be a new character. I have never seen her before. Hey, I like her design. She looks nice. So granddaughter of Suru. All right. I'd be happy if have we seen her? I feel the thing about One Piece is that a lot of the women characters that Oda draws a lot of his female characters the same, like kind of like the same style, even in the face and hair. So sometimes even I have trouble recognizing. But I'm pretty sure this is a new character because I ain't ever heard that name before. Kujaku. So she ate the whip fruit, granddaughter of great staff officer Suru. Okay. Alright. Cool. She looks nice. I like her design. I'd be happy to break you in. We've got you cornered now, Kobe. Everyone get ready to pump him full of lead. Crap, I'm surrounded. I guess this is the end of the line. Fire. And then... Dang, what the heck? Flowers? Wow, they're beautiful. Wait, what am I saying? Why are the guns making flowers? These must be GP flowers. Who the hell did this? Hibari-san, is that you? Kobe-senpai, get your butt over here. And don't get the wrong idea. Hey, and another new character. Is she a sniper? And don't get the wrong idea. I ain't here to help you. I was going out for lunch and just happened to be in the area. I used flower bullets, so they won't be able to use their guns for a while. Navy HQ Commander, member of Sword, Hibari. Alright, so we're getting new character introductions. Nice. She got she looking like she's a sniper for sure. The teddy bear on her backpack over here caught my attention. Interesting. Okay, I'm liking these new character introductions. Alright, it's about time we see more sword members. Okay. Prince, what's your status? Yo, we're all set. Sounds like Kobe's safe too. How are things on your end? All good. And who the heck is this? Golem. Navy HQ Rear Admiral, member of Sword, Prince Gruss. A clayman who ate the squelch fruit. Okay. This guy looks sick too. He looks tight. I like him. Okay. What the heck? I don't remember the town center like looking like this. Did the buildings move or something? Aim right for the middle. Okay. Preparations complete. Oh, Tashigi, right? Everyone, hang on tight. Oh, wait, hold up. And they're laughing. Haha, blast off. Alright, big panel. Like, I gotta make sure I read this clearly. Okay, so we're starting. Everyone's just looking at that like, what? Huh? A battleship? I don't believe what I'm seeing. Is that a Navy battleship flying up here? Up there? Wait, is someone standing on it? This is no time for question. Let's book it. Crap. There's too many of us packed in here. We're trapped. That's impossible. Isn't he retired? You're kidding. It's the legendary hero. Yep. Blah, haha. It's Vice Admiral Garp. Run for it. Dang. So he's, dang, look at that grand entrance he's making. Okay, so yeah, like we thought, based on the chapter title, you knew it was gonna be focused around him. Like, he was gonna show up eventually. Vice Admiral Garp. Run for it. Screw running. Nowhere on the island is safe. We need to set sail. It's no use. There's no way out of the center now. Dang, so everybody, yeah, they see Garp and they want to run. Dude, you know, it's one of the things I talk about. Like, the power levels of One Piece are all over the place, but Garp has always been essentially established as one of the strongest characters in One Piece. And now we finally might get a hint as to, you know, see him in action in real time. We know what he did with Roger versus the Rocks Pirates and all that, but it's just a flashback. Let's see if he's doing something in real time. Okay, next page. Thwap. Listen up, you pirate turds. Vice Admiral Garp, you should have thought twice before you kidnapped Kobe. He's the future of the Marines. But why? Why would you go this far for me? Not to mention, he's also my irreplaceable protege, Galaxy Fist. Dang. You look at this scene right here. Dude, look how strong this guy is, dude. This guy right here, Garp. And that's gonna, okay, first of all, that's gonna be the end of the chapter. Chapter 1080, and then there's another break next week. What the heck? Alright, look. But this is is that the first time we've seen him call out an attack? Galaxy Fist? He's looking just like Sun God Nika, kind of like his positioning, the position that his body is in, kind of looks like Sun God Nika, you know, Luffy, whatever the heck. But this is insane because okay, so he called out Galaxy Fist. Is he not even touching? Like that just seems like he's so strong it sent like a shockwave of a freaking bomb, just like freaking nuke, just breaking the entire town. Is there anything? Okay, so that's the end of the chapter, but let me see if there's anything after that. No, okay, because sometimes One Piece has been doing those freaking post-credit scenes after the end of the chapter is called out. But okay, look, I don't know what to think about here because Garp, oh dang, Garp is crazy, dude. So let's okay, look, looking at this, right? Looking at this. Remember back in the day in Marineford when Garp was starting the march towards Akaina to take him out, and then Sengoku held him down? Yeah, not that there was any doubt, but now it's pretty much confirmed. I honestly think Garp would have freaking killed Akaina right there. I think everybody knows that, but looking at his power strength right now, I don't think Akaina had it in him. Like, I don't think he could match up to Garp, and that's saying something because he was an admiral back then. Now he's the fleet admiral. Akaino's kind of being built up to be one of the final obstacles. I don't think he's not going to be the final obstacle in One Piece. There's no, like, that's not even going to happen. I don't think. I really don't think he's going to be a final obstacle. Final boss is going to be M and Blackbeard. Like, it's got to be one of those two. Maybe a personification of the sea, but beyond that, yeah. Look. Okay, look. What I'm saying is, Garp has always been built up to be like he's a legend essentially. You know, they call him the legendary hero, the hero of the Marines, right? We have only heard of his feats of strength, right? And then we got a flashback, brief flashback, just more so Sengoku telling the story of how Garp and Roger teamed up, right, to take out the Rock's pirates. And after that, he became known as the hero of the Marines. And even though he's not an admiral, we learned that he refuses the title of admiral because he doesn't want to be completely in the whatchamacallit, admirals answer to the celestial dragons, right? Directly. He doesn't want that title because he doesn't agree with what they do. But because of who he is, he's an admiral. He's a man of honor and takes his job seriously. Him and Roger teamed up to save the Celestials and their slaves on God Valley, right? So, based on that alone, like we know that Garp is strong. We know that he could match up with Roger, with Whitebeard, with the Rocks, Kaido, whatever the heck, right? But now we're finally getting an insight into how strong he is. And this is only one attack he's doing. Galaxy Fist he called out. And that freaking, it tore down the entire city. Like all the buildings you see right there, gone, broken, completely shattered. And there's freaking like, that looks like the hockey sparks, hockey electricity that comes from one being so strong. You know what I'm saying? So this is, yeah, this is going to be interesting to see how this goes, because now we might have, look, okay, hold up. If I remember correctly, in chapter 1079, didn't Shanks say that one of Shank's crew members was asking him, hey, you know, any word on Blackbeard? Any word on Teach? And I think Shanks said something along the lines of, last I heard he was setting sail, or something like that. So, and then we see Blackbeard's ship, at least one of them, pull up to Egghead. So what does this mean? This means, to me, probably Blackbeard got away from this, you know, from Garp. I wonder if we're going to see Garp versus Blackbeard at all, in some way. Because then we would have a freaking look into Garp's ability as well as Blackbeard, because we haven't seen anything about... We've seen little bits here and there, but we really haven't seen the full capacity of Blackbeard's power since the 2-year time skip. And that was, you know, he didn't have control of his powers back then, not that much. The Dark Fruit, yes. The Tremor, it was just recently acquired. But now we want to see how he's doing with both of them in hand. You know, after 2 years of training, we want to see what's up with that. You know what I'm saying? So, dang. This was... Dang, yeah. And then the caption here at the end is a hero's rampage. Okay. I like how Kobe's interesting, because he's all like... You know, why are you doing this for me? You know, I can't believe it. You guys would do this. You know, trying all this just to rescue me. Interesting mindset. I guess he's never been exactly confident. You know, in the start of the series, he wasn't. And when he reunited with Luffy, he wasn't really confident that he became a Marine. I think Luffy had to encourage him, like, hey, you know, be proud that you're a Marine. We'll face off one day, but, you know, be proud of your title, right? So, Kobe's interesting because he is... Sometimes he shows bits of being a cowardly character and kind of meek. But at the same time, we all know that Kobe is actually very courageous and brave and has that in him. He has hockey, right? And as we saw... What kind of hockey does Kobe have? I forgot. Anyway, look. But we saw his bravery and strength full on, you know, display when he stepped in front of Akainu and wanted to end the war back in the day in Marineford. You know what I'm saying? And ever since then, he's just grown and grown and grown. And he's done many great things since then. But there's still some of that shyness in him that, or like unsure, like he's unsure about many things still. Like as you could, like many times during this chapter, he was like, "Why would you do this?" You know, like they're not coming for me. You know, even at the end, he's like, "But why? Why would you go all this way? Why would you go this far for me?" So he's not like, you know what I'm saying? Like he can't believe it. Crap. I wonder if Luffy and Kobe will ever face off on equal terms. I like the new characters they're introducing, by the way, the sword members. That's cool. We haven't really seen many of them. We know of Drake and Kobe. Were there anybody else that we were introduced since Wano? I don't think so. Granddaughter of Sudo, she looks tight. The sniper girl looks pretty cool as well. Even the guy, what's his name? Prince Gruss? Golem? He looks sick as well. Kind of reminds me a little bit of page 1, the way he's sitting, his jacket and hair and hat. Kind of reminds me a little bit of page 1, but overall, you know, pretty cool character designs. I can't get over how much Garp looks like Nika in this frame. I wonder, was Oda trying to do that? I wonder if I'm looking too much into it or not. But dang, dude, this was pretty sick. And now we gotta wait 1 more week. Sorry, 2 weeks to see where this goes because there's break next week and we don't know what's gonna happen. Dang. Crazy. Yeah, this is insane. Anyway, so that's gonna do it from a reading of One Piece chapter 1080. Let me know what y'all thought in the comments. Great chapter. Garp finally in action. We see how strong he is. And it looks like he is strong. This guy is strong. That Galaxy Fist is gonna look sick animated. I can tell you that much already. But yeah, that was the ending of my reading for this week. So hope y'all enjoyed. Other than that, I hope you guys have a good night. Stay safe out there. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video.